Day number 43? I'll stick with that. 43 of the bulk. If you watched the last video, you know I was talking all that shit. Fucking 250. 250 is the new 220. Fuck. Woke up at 249.6 this morning, god damn it. What the fuck? That's alright, but I mean, you know, it's all about the trend line over time. Your weight's gonna go up and down each day. But man, I thought I was in the 250s locked. Shit. Just gotta keep getting my meals in. Fucking takes time. So today, it's gonna be arms. Just straight up fucking arm day. Calves at the end as well, like normal. So in terms of arms, I think people overcomplicate some of the movements, right? Like you've seen some of the little fancier movements where, like, for triceps you take two cables and you go like one at a time so the cables cross in front of you, or like fucking, I don't know, that's pretty much the only example of that I can think of. Or whatever sort of random kind of weird curl variation, you know, or like you're twisting the dumbbell on the way up and you turn it back down on the way down. It's whatever. From what I've gathered, or at least what I've done so far, pretty much as like the main technique for arms is, I mean, you just treat it like any other fucking muscle. So hit it heavy, get a fucking gnarly pump. So triceps is going to be pretty much all push downs of multiple varieties. I've been liking the rope, single arm cable, where you get your hand over top of the handle, you push it downward like that, or just a straight bar. If my gym had a dip machine, I wouldn't mind throwing in some of the dips. I don't really care for like body weight dips for triceps. That is never really click with me. But the machines I like. And biceps is just gonna be a fuck ton of normal, alternating dumbbell curls. Maybe a few single arm cable curls, maybe some preachers. Or no, maybe some machine preacher curls. Just have to see. But the main idea, fucking most of the sets, heavy as you can go for like, a normal rep range, probably about 10 to 20. Maybe throw in some drop sets. But otherwise, pretty simple. So if you want to save this for later and follow along with, the exercise choice, maybe change the weight a little, I'm sure you'd have a good fucking lift. So I'm gonna finish this pre, and then I guess I'll just end the video first, and then we can fucking get in there and get started. God damn it, should be pretty fucking good. All right, so get fucking comfortable, because since I'm pretty much only going to be doing cable work for triceps, we're just going to be sitting here this whole fucking time. But I mean, I can't really, I don't see that as a detriment, right? Because I mean, triceps are fucking pretty simple. All you're doing is taking your arm from here to here. Now you can hit it in a few different ways, different hands, different hand placements, different handles and attachments. But, at the end of the day, all you're doing is trying to load your tricep, moving from here to here. Now, however you want to do that, whatever you feel like gives you the best pump or lets you lift the most weight, or any combination in between. Hey, 50-50 should be best, I guess. That's what's going to be best for you. Somebody was asking me about what what the weight of their sets should be as their workout progresses, right? Like, do they want to do just the same weight throughout? Like, let's say you're just doing a fuck ton of push downs. Should you start off with like half the stack? Let's say you do the whole stack. Should you start off with half weight, then do a set of a little more weight, then do a set of a little more weight, and then finally work up to a full set with the stack? No. I think all the sets that you did working up to that weight are just, I wouldn't say wastes of time, but certainly not as effective. In my mind, you're going to want to start off your first working set heavy as fuck, like heavy as you can do. And then as you progress through the lift, right, the amount of weight that you're actually moving, you know, you're doing different movements, different exercises. The amount of weight's going to go down because you're going to get more fatigued over time. That first set, or those first few when you're fresh, that's when you're going to want to throw around as much weight as possible. So, you know, I did a few little warm-ups just so I'd be ready to actually hit it and not like rip my elbow off or something. But definitely you're going to start off as heavy as you can go. You know, these can look a little funky because your body's kind of wobbling around. You know, if you're really going heavy with this movement, you're not going to be going past horizontal with your arm, right? Like when I think of heavy triceps, sets like this, you know, you're pretty much just focusing on that bottom part of the movement, right? Just keeping a gnarly amount of tension on the triceps. So if you get big enough, fucking doing the whole stack with double arm for push downs, it's not going to be enough weight. So I should have a fancy one of these that just turns this into like a legit weight pin. I have yet to buy one, but you can just use you can just take the pin from another machine or another stack. Use your best judgment, you know, because if the gym's crowded, I mean, since I just took the pin, I'm pretty much using both at once. So try not to be a total asshole about it. But if you load up, you know, 2 plates with the stack and your form isn't horrendous, maybe people will give you a pass. Oh, shit. All right, so that makes set number 5. I'll kind of alternate between doing the push downs like bent over versus like sitting up. It's really just a difference in feel. It's kind of hard to explain. You just have to do it yourself. Set number 6, I'll do the stack again, heavy with the 2 plates, then jump right over, a bit lighter, superset with some ropes. Holy shit. Ooh. Ooh. All right, triceps fucking burning. So that makes set number... Fuck. So that's 7 sets done. I think I'll just do 2 more straight sets. Oh. 9 sets of triceps done, and they are already pumped beyond fucking belief. Typically a good sign, once you've been lifting for a while and your arms are big enough, just the action of getting an arm pump, you won't be able to touch your shoulder with that same hand. I can't even touch my fucking shoulder, and all I've got pumped is triceps. So that's a really good fucking sign. Ah! Oh, fuck. Ah! Whew. Holy crap. Whew. All right. Let's get some biceps going. Jeez. So for biceps, the warm-up is, pretty simple. Like I just curled the 20s for a few, curled the 30s for a few, curled the 50s for a few. I think I'll do 1 or 2 reps with the 60s, and then see what kind of working weight we're gonna start with. I'm not gonna lie, I hear a little something in the back of my head, and it's telling me, lift the 80s, grab the 80s. I'll see if I feel like I'll be able to handle it. You'll know in the next fucking 10 seconds whether or not I'm doing it. 60s felt like child's play. Let's fucking hit the 80s, goddammit. Never been done. Literally never curled the fucking 80s before. 10 reps. Let's fucking see if I got it. Goddammit. Yeah. As we're getting a little filthy towards the end, that last rep on the right arm, I almost started to lose it. But that's cool. That's fun. One thing I think people kind of forget about is that you can, let's say you're a 150-pound lifter, you can give just as much effort on a set as me, or more, right? Let's say I can curl the, well, you just fucking saw it, 80s for fucking 10. Questionable swinging at the end maybe, but still, that was pretty fucking hard. If you do a set of the fucking 40s to whatever you can do, let's say your max for a set of 10, and you actually go hard as fuck, that set for you was just as hard as that set for me, right? You gotta think it's not about the weight that you're lifting, it's about the effort that you're putting out. And the, if you keep your effort fucking maxed out every lift, or at least up there, you might have off days sometimes, whatever, but the higher you can keep it every day over a long period of time, that's what's really gonna separate you from the herd. All right, so that's 5 sets of dumbbell curls. Fuck. I know it went 80s, 75s, fuck. 80s, 75s, 65s. I'll review, see how many sets I did, but I think 5. So now I'll throw in some single arm machine curl. I've never really cared for doing double arm. I always feel like one arm's working more than the other. I'd rather just hit one at a time. That makes 7 sets done. It's all right, but whenever I do easy bar curls, it always fucking bothers my forearms when I go really heavy. So I think I'll do a set. This is just the 80, but instead of just doing like normal reps, I'll go halfway up, pause, then finish it. Because that'll really help you focus on getting a super good contraction, right? Instead of just swinging the weight all the way up, you pause, then you have to manually focus on that top portion. Dude, in all honesty, I just said this a few videos. Oh my god, I'm fucking losing my mind here. I just said this a few videos ago. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is the craziest leg pump ever. I feel the same thing with biceps right now. Like the tricep pump was gnarly, but dude, this just feels like demonic. Like if you think back to how far I could get my hand on my shoulder before, I mean now it's like it's not even fucking possible. So I think 2 more sets. Well, I know there's 2 more sets. I think I'll do 1 of just alternating cable curls. Then I'll see what I'll do for the last set. All right, last set, I'm gonna come back to these curls. Geez, I've been skipping out on these. I didn't know they felt so good going light. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's go see what that did. All right, exposure down as usual. Whew. So I say this pretty much at the end of every lift during this little pose down, you know. the basic scheme of the workout. Holy shit. The basic scheme of the workout was not too complicated, right? 11 sets for triceps. You know, go hard as fuck. Focus on the weight during the beginning. Focus on squeezing towards the end. Easy enough. Do whatever movements you like. Yeah. And then, same thing with fucking dumbbells. So, primary mover for the dumbbells, in terms of weight, ended up being, dumbbells. For the biceps, ended up being the dumbbell curls. No drop sets or nothing, just fucking sitting there for 5 sets in a row, banging them out as heavy as possible, trying to get some swinging going. Oh my goodness. That looks like it fucking did something. Holy crap. That's probably the most brutal crucifix I've ever fucking hit. Nice. Oh. Holy shit, dude. Oh. Alright, one last fucking pose. God damn it. Most muscular. Yeah. Let's sit down. Shit, I don't know what I was about to say. I just fucking forgot. But I'd say in terms of size difference, arms, if you get a gnarly pump, that's where you're gonna be able to tell. If I had a fucking tape measure, I'm almost sure that my arms just went up an inch around flexed compared to the beginning. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I was about to say, whoa, how the fuck did this pump happen? Did I just like get extra sleep last night? No. Did I take a different pre-workout? No. This is just what's gonna happen if you stick to your calorie surplus in your bulk, right? If every day, you know, you hit your surplus goal, guess what's gonna happen over time? You're gonna gain weight. As you gain weight, you're gonna get fucking bigger. As you get bigger, your pumps are gonna get better. It's just you know, if you're making progress in the gym, your progress should almost feel like it's getting faster and faster and faster as you get into the groove of whatever you're doing, either bulking or cutting, right? So if you're trying to get cut, you know, as time progresses, you're gonna start to see yourself get even leaner. Then you're gonna be a little more excited and motivated to stick to your diet. You'll get even more veins, you know, maybe you'll go a little bit harder during cardio. And then the same thing for bulking, right? You start to see your results in the gym, you know, you're gonna be stronger, your pumps are gonna be better. So that's gonna make you try and prioritize your meals, prioritize your sleep. Same with anything. I mean, once you start to see results, it's just gonna be addicting. So that's enough of this little pose down speech. I gotta get calves done and then get in the car for the fucking dextrose shake. So let's fucking get after it. Oh, fuck! That was a good workout, but I gotta get to bed. Shit. I may be on point with my training and my diet, but in terms of staying on a regular sleep schedule, I've got some work to do. God damn it. There we go. Kind of like the steering wheel to be in frame. Shit. So fucking arms decimated. That was my best arm pump in, I don't even know, days, weeks, years. Was that the best arm pump ever? Honestly, considering the fact that right now I'm at my heaviest ever, that very well may have been the biggest my arms have ever been with that pump. That's a good fucking feeling. Holy shit. Let's keep that up. So, whew. I'll be real with you. I was not feeling crazy motivated for that lift. Uh, like obviously that wouldn't stop me from going to the gym, of course, but it took me a few sets of those triceps before I started to really get in the zone. Right? I've typically whenever I feel like that, if let's say I put off lifting, so I have to go late and I'm a little bit tired, you gotta. I pretty much just sort of remind myself, like, the second that I get in there and I start fucking around with the weights, it's just gonna get me wired, and then I'll be ready to go. So, you know, if you don't necessarily have the resolve that I do, to the point where if you sort of aren't in the mood to hit the gym, that can like stop you from going. Shit, you just gotta fucking, man. I'm not your dad, you know. I'm not your football coach. I can't sort of tell you how to be motivated, right? You're gonna have to sort of figure that out on your own. Because the most powerful source of motivation is gonna be intrinsic, right? You can't look for other people to, you know, push you. Like, sure, they will, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's pretty much up to you to put in the work. So if you're feeling a little tired, oh, I didn't, man, I'm just, blah, 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 nonsense. Take your pre, slam it, just get in the car and go, right? Like if you got to sit in the car for a few minutes before it kicks in, you know, so you start to kind of wake up, fuck, whatever, man. That's better than staying home being a schmuck. I tell you what. But you got to ride the line. Because there's a difference between, you know, just being like, yeah, I don't know if I want to go to the gym right now. And being like, all right, my legs are still sore as fuck. I've got legs today. Should I go hit legs knowing that they're sore? Or should I stay home, hit my meals, rest, hit legs tomorrow when I'm fresher? You see, now, those two things are completely different. Those are completely different scenarios. So when people ask me, I've been getting a lot of questions about the split and about rest days. So right now, I go legs, chest, back, no. Legs, chest and shoulders, back, arms. Calves every day. And then I just repeat that loop once I'm done with it. So in terms of rest days, if I need one, I'll take one. Like if I actually feel that it will be more beneficial for me in terms of muscle growth to stay home and just eat food and rest, or to go to the gym, fucking hit the gym, hit the weights, whatever. You know, whichever one I feel like is going to be more effective, that's the one I'll do. And for the most part, I think people confuse overtraining with just being a little bit fucking tired. So rest days, I'd say they're overrated. Overrated in a general sense. You know, let's say you just did squats. You just did a hard leg day. Oh, but my central nervous system might be fried. I don't want to fry my CNS. Are you a fucking power lifter? Are you doing an all-out, maxed set, utilizing 100% of your muscle fibers for a 1 rep max to the point where your fucking nose is bleeding? Did you do that? No? Oh, well, your central nervous system is probably fine, right? Your fucking body is tough. The human body is extraordinarily resilient, or at least it can be, right? With the right piloting. You know, if you're a pussy, I'm just saying that to be mean, but if you don't train your body, you feed it real, well, you know how I feel about calories, right? You know, I eat a bunch of sugar and just like what people would consider unhealthy food because, you know, calories in, calories out. But let's say, you know, you only eat processed fats and sugars, you get like zero protein, no activity during the day, your body's just gonna fucking waste away. And that's what's gonna make you fucking tired all day. You can't go hard, fucking out of breath. Yikes. Right? But if you were to just kind of push through that little barrier, right? I say this a lot. The first few months being a completely new lifter, coming from untrained to getting into a full-on workout split, those first few months are going to be the hardest because you're absolutely not used to any of it. But once you get past that, you start to get used to it. That's your body's new normal, right? How do you fucking think that you're gonna say you are overtrained or your central nervous system is fried when there are fucking people out there doing the fucking gnarliest shit? David Goggins style 100-mile marathons, whatever. Just bananas insane athletic feats. Guess what? You're a fucking human being too. Under the right training, as long as you don't have a serious handicap of some sort, you could do that shit. I'm not saying if you're 5 foot you can dunk, but you understand my optimistic logic. So, rest days, probably don't fucking need it. Just hit the gym, be a baller. But if you want to take rest days, you know, throw in like, I would not go past 2 a week. I think that's foolish. But if you want to do rest days, you can't fucking live without them, do it. You know, if I were to have taken one rest day every week for my entire training career, I'm sure I'd probably be about the same size. I think it would have just been kind of negligible, right? I fucking love training, love being in the gym, so guess what? I don't want to take a rest day. I want to get in there. And I feel like, for the most part, I'll still be progressing towards my goal. So what else was I about to fucking say? Shit. I was about to say something. Fuck. Whatever. Let's just transition to the dextrose. Oh, dextrose shake. Thought I forgot it. Oh, fuck you. Dextrose. What's in here? What is in this shaker bottle? We got 50 grams of dextrose and a scoop of protein powder. What's the benefit of that? What the fuck is dextrose? Dextrose is just the simplest sugar you can get a hold of. And what it's going to do is as soon as you slam this shake, it's going to tell your body to fucking partition all these carbohydrates and all these nutrients straight into the fucking muscle. Honestly, I should have drank this already. What the fuck is wrong with me? So since it's so simple, you could basically equate that to like a sugar rush. Blood sugar is going to spike. Insulin is going to spike in response. It's going to shoot the nutrients into your muscle. It's going to help you fucking recover. I definitely think that if you were to implement this, even on a cut, right? Like even if you're dieting and you're in a caloric deficit, I'm definitely going to partition these fucking, this dextrose into the training. Because what's going to happen is it's going to help me recover my fucking worn down muscles after I've worked them. And then, in the case of losing body fat, it should help me maintain more strength and more muscle mass. So, just to put it in as simple as possible, go on Amazon, buy dextrose, 50 grams in a shaker plus 1 scoop of protein post-workout, literally as soon as you're done working out, slam it. It will improve your results. You may not notice right away, or maybe you will, maybe you'll feel a little bit more energized, but it will definitely change the trajectory of your training. So let me fucking slam this. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. So you got to remember. Oh, it's basically 50 grams of sugar in a shake, so it's unsettlingly sweet. Oh, so your best bet is not to sip on this. Your best bet is just get it down and then be done with it. Whew. So let's get home, fucking shower up, meal, vitamins, bedtime. Fucking excited. Love going to bed. That's where you're gonna grow, goddammit. Let me try not to crash into this fucking light pole worker. Whoa. Alright, so this has kind of become a little bit of my outro sequence of phrases. But if you're eating a meal right now, fucking finish that shit up quick. Right? Don't just sit there poking at it. Eat it. You're not there to look at it. Don't play with your food. If you're doing your cardio, you're a goddamn legend. You're following the rules. Fuck yeah. And if you're staying up too late watching this fucking video and you gotta go to bed, you gotta wake up early, you're putting your gains at risk, man. Sleep is up there. Sleep has gotta be one of the most important factors of the results of your training. So turn this fucking shit off. Go to bed. So I will fucking see you next time.